Peace, everybody. It's your boy Jay Militant coming back at y'all again with another video. And I just want to put it out there that hold on for a second. Let me turn this down. Want to make sure y'all can hear me good. But you know, I like to watch a lot of these reaction videos that people be doing up here on YouTube. And one of the reaction videos that somebody I did was on the Lil Nas X and everything, coming out saying that he gay. And so basically he went on talking about how, he doesn't know why people are making such a big deal and they should just let him, be him, love is love, and, that whole thing. So I jumped in the conversation and I basically told him, like, you have to understand that there's an agenda behind this. And I'm paraphrasing what I said and everything. But there's an agenda behind this. Right? And it ain't even so much of people caring about whether or not a person is gay or not. Outside of the fact that it's not natural. It's not natural at all, right? And that there's an agenda behind it. So the fact that there's an agenda behind it should tell you that people have a problem with it. You can't tell people, or I should say, you can't force something on somebody and then expect them to accept it. Because you got to remember, and this is a problem that I have with a lot of black people when it comes to this issue. This is the same way how they forced the Bible onto us during slavery. They forced us to accept Jesus Christ as our Savior, even though we never had a religion to begin with, right? So they forced the Bible onto us, right? So you got a lot of resistance because you cannot tell somebody, well, you have to do this, or you have to do that, or you have to like this, or you have to like that. When you're being forced to do something, people are going to react in a whole different manner. I'm old enough to remember, growing up in the 80s, there were a lot of homosexual artists that a lot of people listened to. A lot of people listened to. And for the older generation, because I was a kid, so I wasn't aware so much of homosexuals and this, that, and that. I mean, I seen it, but I didn't, because that was something that we didn't speak about in my household. We just didn't, but it didn't mean anything at the time, because for me as a kid, for a lot of us as kids, in the 80s, there was a lot of colorful stuff, a lot of colors. It was a lot of bright colors. So it was like, if you see somebody with some bright colors, you could like, well, you're gay, But now looking back at it and looking at some of them old videos and stuff, you was like, oh yeah, that was some gay shit, right? So people just kind of, saying that you had those extremists that were, I don't know, we're gonna da 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 da. Now, I don't agree with it. I don't accept it. I don't like it. But I'm not going to go out my way and cause harm onto somebody else that ain't did anything to me. Being gay doesn't affect me. But what it does affect, it affects these kids. Because you're teaching kids unnatural things when you should be teaching them natural things. And if you really want to, this is the thing I want to say about you, Gabe. If you really, really, really want people to accept you for who you are, then what you need to do, you need to do your research and explain to people why you're gay. See, I don't think you guys ever explain why you're gay. Now, others have come out and did the research, you know what I'm saying, and did the studies, and we've come to some conclusions why there is gay people. But do you guys know why you're gay? Do you know why you have an attraction to the same sex when naturally you're not made in that format? You're not brought in to life accepting the same sex. You know, you want to, you know what I'm saying? And I know you got teenagers and little kids and, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so now you have cartoons and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, that's cool too. But just keep that off of what other people like to watch. You know, everybody's not going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? You're forcing it on to people, and you can't force somebody to like your lifestyle or accept your lifestyle. There's people that don't accept my lifestyle. And based off the color of my skin, we already know what the condition that is. But I don't go out my way to force somebody to like me because I'm black, or like me because I'm this or I'm that. I don't force people to do that. If you don't like me, you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hang around me, you don't want to hang around me. I'm the same way. But to tell me, and then the people in the comment section are like, are you serious? And then one person says something, the most ridiculous thing. Oh, well, you probably give it up to dudes that sleep with 15 and 16-year-old girls. And I had to tell that idiot, look, I got a daughter. I didn't tell him how old she was because I'm not about to put her age on the internet. I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially just some motherfuckers that I don't even know. So he don't need to know her then. But just the fact that you going to assume that no. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to agree with me because I'm not here for people to agree with me. I'm not coming on here and saying the things that I say for people to agree with me. I say the things because they are either factual or they need to be said to wake up the mind of the people so they can have an understanding of what's really going on. And this homosexual shit's been running rapid. Like they turned up the degree even hotter because now they're trying to get some more rights. Like, how many fucking rights do you guys even want? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? That's a rhetorical question. I know what they're doing. I'm just saying, what the fuck are you guys doing? And not only that, but I will not accept homosexuality under no circumstances when I, as a black man, is still fighting the conditions in America that's still looking at me as 3/5 of a human. They don't say nowhere in the motherfucking Constitution that lesbians or gays are 3/5 of a human. So I'm not going to spend too much time on here. I just want to do this quick video. If you gay, you gay. I don't give a fuck. You're going to have to deal with that when the time comes. But do not tell me I have to accept, respect, or agree with anything that pertains to homosexuality, because it's not going to happen. There's things that I stand on, there's things that I believe in, and there's things that I ride on. And that right there is not one of them. And I will not want it. I will not. This ain't me coming out here bashing gays or anything like that. So I don't want nobody coming up on here saying that I'm bashing gays or I'm homophobic, and I'm far from phobic anything. Because that's the other thing that I don't understand. They have people out here thinking that just because somebody doesn't like gays, that somehow they're homophobic. I just don't want to be around you motherfuckers. That's not my lifestyle. That doesn't work in conjunction with who I am at all. So why would I want to be around you? First of all, why would I want to be around something that I don't even accept? See, that's that backwards thinking. That's that backwards thinking that a lot of you people out there got. So stay off my shit. Don't come up on my comment section when I drop this video and tell me how I need to accept anything. I'm a grown fucking man. I ain't got to accept shit, to be honest with you. I ain't got to accept shit. But I accept what I accept, and I move on. I stay in my lane. I don't jump in y'all lanes. Y'all steady jumping in everybody else's lanes. You're not going to jump in my lane. That's what you're not going to do. Alright? Jump in my lane, you're getting ran over. Period. I don't give a fuck who you is. You can be gay, straight, don't make a difference. Right on over. Right? So, with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. You know, one more thing. All the people, all the family in LA, be safe. I know these quakes out here in California is a motherfucker, but be safe. I love y'all. And yeah. Stay tuned in. Subscribe. Hit that bell. You know that bell on this side, which will probably show on this side, but you know what I'm saying. So hit that bell, subscribe, be notified every time I drop one of these videos. And I'm going to be back at y'all again. And I will be doing another video soon. Don't know when, but we're going to be touching on gangs and gays. The infiltration of gays into gangs. That might not be the title, but that's what it is right now. So, y'all be safe. I love y'all. Peace.